slowly walking up this ridge, and all of a sudden they're coming at us, a whole herd. So we're going to try one now. From left, number 4 from left. You absolutely smacked him. We just got within about 30 yards of the wildebeest then. The other 200 metres.
Hi guys, I'm Jess Byfield and welcome to I Am Hunter. Today we're down at the farm, sighting in our new Burris Eliminator on the Tikka Forest. Pretty cool little rifle, I love the Tikkas. That was my first rifle, so we're hoping to take this up in the mountains in New Zealand after some tahr later on this year. In this episode, you're going to see us hunting blue wildebeest over in South Africa. This was a really cool hunt because not only did Dad spend 3 days chasing these wildebeest really hard, but we also got to see firsthand just how money from hunting goes back into conservation of species like lion and rhino over in South Africa. So I hope you guys enjoy. Go and check it out.
Your mercy's new every day, but I've had enough of my wandering.
We are ready to head out for our first day of hunting in Africa and we're so excited! We've already heard some lions roaring this morning.
We've already seen the lions this morning.
Yeah, they were like, maybe 500 or 600 metres away from camp where we're staying.
Are you sure this isn't the right
So
one?
that's fun. But when we got here yesterday,
figure things out.
there was a rhino right at the gate, which was pretty cool and kind of terrifying because he was huge.
And the dog tried to take on the rhino.
Yes, the Jack Russell tried to take on the rhino. That Jack Russell has got some kanakas.
Kanakas.
Kahunas.
Girls are going out this morning for the first big bow hunt. It looks nice and warm, but I reckon it's about 3 degrees. So it's bloody cold. A lot of people think African hunting is all about sitting in a blind. But we're going to get it done like the Aussies do, spot and stalk. We find them and we take them down. Look at our surroundings. This is just unreal. We're going way up the guts of this gully. We've climbed over from way over the back of my shoulder there. Inside here. Trying to get onto a kudu. They love this type of stuff. They stick into the thick bush. They stand so bloody still that you barely notice they're there till you see the eyes or the ear kind of flap. Half the time you miss them. They're so bloody stealthy, which is why they call them the grey ghost. Anyway, time to get it done.
When you're walking in the sun, it's actually quite pleasant, really warm, but as soon as you drop down into one of these gullies like we have, it's freezing. Everything's frozen over. Your hands want to fall off. It's just so cold. We haven't seen any animals yet. We've seen a lot of sign. We've seen some warthog sign and some kudu sign, so hopefully we'll see something soon. One of the coolest things about hunting in Africa is the culture. So while we were over there this trip, we actually saw some Bushman paintings and I looked into the history of it a bit.
I think they were painted by the Sand people, which were the indigenous people of South Africa. And the way they did it is they crushed up some different coloured rocks and they mixed it with the animal fat of the animals they hunted and then painted either metaphors or the way that they lived.
That's very old. Probably 150, 200 years maybe.
Yeah, right. That looks like a person over there.
That one looks like a person too. His legs and his arm and head.
You can see animals, you can see hunters, you can see half animal, half human hybrid things that are apparently actually the medicine men. There's some really cool depictions of the ways that these guys actually hunted back in the day. They used to take a buck's head and actually put it on their head and mimic the animal to get up close to it and actually shoot it with an arrow.
We're about to head around the back of the gully here. There's a couple of blue wildebeest that we've seen, so we're hoping we can get up close enough and try and take one down. Hey guys, I just copped a bit of a kick out of the 300 Win Mag. Love this rifle, it's a beautiful rifle. And right now I want to give you a tip from our sponsors, Beretta Australia, who we also love, very good guys. One of the things that we've been asked about a few times is about safety after you fire the shot or safety after you actually shoot an animal. I guess the first thing and the most well-known thing is to actually use the safety that's on the rifle. Having said that, I know there's a lot of guys that wander around the bush with one in the spout or one up the chamber, and I don't actually really like that kind of technique. My preference is to remove the magazine, close the bolt, so I know that there's absolutely no way that there's a bullet in there. Pull the trigger in and flick the bolt down. There's no way that can be engaged then. The bolt spring has not been locked, so it can't be engaged, and the bullets are sitting in my hand. I can then safely put the magazine back into the rifle, and I know that there's no bullet in the breech. Now, if you need to wander around with a bullet up in the breech, I just don't agree with it, to be honest. I know that a lot of guys do a lot of things, and that's the way they want to do it, so good for you, but I prefer to hunt and make sure that I take my time, and I've taught the same thing to my kids, that patience is the key to hunting. And if you need to shoot quickly, then you're probably in the wrong sport. You need to take your time, give yourself the time to make sure you recognise what you're going to shoot, and also be safe before you shoot it. Because the last thing you want to do is have an accident with any high-powered rifle. So be safe, use your rifle well, and maintain a clear breech as much as possible as far as I'm concerned. Good luck. We got wildebeest just over the ridge. We've been tracking for about an hour and a half, and we were slowly walking up this ridge, and all of a sudden they're coming at us, a whole herd. So we're going to try get one now. Just come over this small ridge. We're coming up to the top of it. The wildebeest just come straight at us. They were just moseying along, no issue. And we all ducked. And we tried to get a bit of a stalk on them. They were like 30 feet away, but all we could see is the tips of their horns and a little bit of nose. But by the time we got ourselves organised, which was only a couple of seconds, they'd already winded us, took off to the left. We skirted round to try and cut them off, but they took off about 2.5 k's, 3 k's over the ridge now. So we didn't spook them too much, but they definitely got our wind. They couldn't see us, so we're going to try and another hour, probably trekking up over the hill here just to see if they're where we think they've gone.
This morning we've had 2 herds elude us. First of all with the bow. We had a herd of springbok that we were trying to get at. Before we were even close they knew we were there. So they ran up the hill. And now we're hunting with the rifle. Dad. Trying to get a blue wildebeest. But again, they just knew that we were there. And it's so dry out here at the moment. They're just walking. It's like walking on eggshells the whole time. What's the plan?
We're gonna go up in here. Then we're gonna see this whole valley, there's flats on top. Ready to go.
Alright. So we've decided we're gonna go up the top of this mountain. It's not too high. We're already about halfway up. We're trying to find some blue wildebeest and some kudu. Both of them are pretty sneaky apparently.
We're gonna fall back once we get to that anthill because they're looking straight here. They haven't seen us. But once we go over, they will see us. So we're just gonna go back, turn a little bit. Because look at the wind also, the wind is quartering. And we'll get into that bushes. That bushes is much bigger. So what happened to our wildebeest after?
They're gone.
I love you, baby. I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye.
I'm gonna try and get a blue wildebeest with my bow. You can hear them snorting just over here past these trees. We spent 3 days looking for them.
With a rifle.
To get with a rifle, and they're just here with the bow. So hopefully.
Don't bark, you'll scare away.
I need a pee too, so hopefully I don't pee myself.
Your mercy's new every day, but I've had enough of my
supposed to do them at 55 yards.
Close.
You could hear them snorting all the way around.
Did you see the jackal of them?
I couldn't even see them. They ran that way and there was a jackal leading the herd.
We're trying to cut around behind these wildebeest. So far, we've done about 3.5 hours of chasing. Up and down gullies, over plains. Every time we get near them, they're looking straight at us. So we're making a plan now to sit and wait. We're hoping that they're going to cut back towards where we are, which is where they should be heading. So here's for hoping. These bloody things are way too smart.
Can they see us?
No.
They don't know we are. It's the big bull.
Yes, that's a big bull.
Yeah.
Big bull.
Yeah.
Nice bull.
Yeah. They're very smart. They're smart.
Very smart.
Do they have good eyes? Yeah. Or good hearing?
And nose.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jesus, they run hard.
I didn't see any of that because I was just filming you.
I just took it. As soon as I seen the shoulder open, he just moved a little bit and bang.
I couldn't actually see him as in because it was dark on the
Yeah.
camera, but I really hope I got him in the front.
Yeah, me too.
I'm pretty sure he was in the middle.
It's deceptive too, the size of them.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah. You see, that's what I meant by the high hump on the shoulder. It makes you tend to shoot a little bit higher.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people wound them.
Yeah. We've just bowled over a blue wildebeest. We've been chasing these guys like set for 2 days, and every time we get close to them, they bust us and take off. And I'm talking close as like 400 meters. And eventually they came to us, 100 meters, bang, and we've got an absolute awesome trophy on the ground.
We're just taking the back straps out of this wildebeest so we can turn it into some dry horse, and we turn it into boerewors.
Yeah, boerewors, dry horse,
Biltong.
and some steak.
It's the best time for us to eat blue wildebeest, so it's really good.